Good morning, everyone. Good morning to all of you. How are you all? So welcome to the official YouTube channel of Officers at 24/7. And before starting the session, let me know, am I audible to all of you? And the screen is visible to all of you. Let me know. Is audio and video both are okay? Are we good to go? Good morning, everyone. Good morning to all of you. How are you all? Okay, so I think audio and video both are okay. Let's start. Good morning, Ashwin sir. How are you? So this is our second class. Hana, this is our second marathon. So the first marathon we had about PPB on the last Sunday. Today we are having a second marathon on the PPB, Principles and Practices of Banking. Okay, and this is a mini marathon comparative to the Maha marathon where we do 200 or something like questions. We are going to discuss a limited question here in a duration of 1 hour. Okay, so let's start. Before starting the session, I am your mentor Amanjot Kaur for Indian economy, Indian financial system as well as for PPB. Also, there is one more marathon in the evening for IE IFS at 9 p.m. So do not forget to join that marathon also. So let's start the session with the first question that is talking about here. The transition process of an exchange from a mutually owned association to a shareholder owned company is called. It is called mutualization, demutualization, decorporation or dematerialization. So this is a very important question for your IE IFS as well as for PPB. In the both paper you will find the answer of this particular question will be very important. So you have a transition process in which you have exchange from a mutually owned association to the shareholders owned association. It means you have changed the legal structure of a company. You have did what? You have changed the legal structure of the company. That is known as which of the following? A, B, C or D? Let me know. Which of the following will be correct? A, B, C or D? Mutualization, demutualization, decorporation and dematerialization. So the right answer here will be your demutualization that we have discussed in IEIFS also. Right answer is demutualization, when you convert the mutually owned corporation into the stockbrokers or I can say the shareholders owned company, that will be known as a demutualization. Okay, so right answer will be B option. Now the second question is talking about one of the following statement is not true with respect to NEFT. So NEFT first of all is managed by RBI, RTGS as well managed by RBI. So here which of the following statement is not true about the NEFT? First is saying funds are transferable electronically from one customer account of a participant bank branch to the another account of any other participating bank or branch. Second is saying the individual branches participating in NEFT can be located only in the urban metro center. Third is saying that the remitting branch prepares a structured financial messaging solution message and sends it to the service center for NEFT. And the fourth is saying RBI at the clearing center sorts the transaction bank wise and prepare the accounting entries of net debit or credit for passing on to the banks participating in the system. So out of these four statements, what do you think which of the following is not true about the NEFT, about the National Electronic Fund Transfer? A, B, C or D? Which of the following is not true? Be very active in the session. Do let me know which of the following is true. Oh, sorry, not true about your NEFT. So NEFT and RTGS. NEFT and RTGS, they both are managed by RBI. RBI managed itself. They both became 24/7 now. From 2019 December, NEFT is 24/7. From December 2020, RTGS also became your 24/7. Okay, and RTGS provides you gross settlement. NEFT still works in the half-hourly batches. Okay, NEFT still works in the half-hourly batches. The difference is that now the 48 half-hourly batches are there because NEFT became 24/7. And the right answer is very good, B. The individual branches participating in NEFT can be located only in urban and metro center. No, they can be located anywhere in the country. So right answer is B. This is not true statement about NEFT. Rest are the true statements. Okay. Next question. Merchant bankers is one who advise on funding and raising long-term capital. The main business of merchant banking as summarized apply by. So first, Damodaran Committee, second Narsimhan Committee, third Tendulkar Committee, or fourth D. Subbarao Committee. Also let me know who regulates the merchant bankers. Who regulates the merchant bankers? So merchant bankers are the one who advise on funding and raising long-term capital. They provide you the consultancy as well. So the main business of merchant banking is summarized by which of the following committee? A, B, C, or D? Which committee has summarized the functions? And the right answer will be your Narsimhan Committee. Which committee has summarized this? The Narsimhan Committee has summarized the function of your merchant bankers. And the merchant bankers are regulated by whom? It is regulated by SEBI. Who regulates them? SEBI regulates them. Very good. Securities and Exchange Board of India. Next question. Which of the following is not a types of cash management service? Which of the following is not a type of your cash management service? The first we have cash collection service. Second we have direct credit by fund transfer. Third we have loan and advances activity. Fourth we have check DD drawing arrangement. Out of these four options, what do you think which of the following is not a cash management service? And a cash management service nowadays is a very important service for the corporates as well as for the banks. For corporate it is important because they need to have a proper liquidity in the business, and for bank it is important because it's a very potential market for the bank to have a growth in the future. So which of the following is not a type of a cash management service in our country? That is a cash collection service, direct credit by fund transfer, loan and advances activity, and the check DD drawing arrangement. Which of the following is correct? So right answer is your loan and advances activities are actually not a type of your cash management services. So right answer is your C. Okay, right answer will be your C. They are not your services of the cash management. Now, next question is talking about which of the following are the challenges and issues of cash management services. What challenges and issues we are facing in the cash management services? What challenges bank have to face in the cash management services? So the first challenge it is saying need to comprehend the client's line of activity. Second, provision of other advisory services to client. Third, decision regarding sourcing of software. And the fourth, a special consideration to small and medium enterprises or medium companies. Okay, so out of these four, what do you think which of the following are the challenges and the issues that the cash management services are facing? A, B, C, or D? Which of the following is correct? A, B, C, or D? The challenges and issues cash management services have: need to comprehend client's line of activity, provision of other advisory services to the client, decision regarding sourcing of software, the special consideration to small and medium companies. What are the challenges and what are the issues that a cash management service is facing? Let me know which of the following is correct. So the right answer for this question will be all of the above. Each and every condition will be taken as a challenge or a issue for what? For a cash management service. Because if a bank is providing you a cash management service, the first bank have to understand your business. Bank have to understand your line of activity. Bank have to make sure that the provision of advisory services to the client have been seen. Decision you have to take to regarding sourcing of software, like software will be inbuilt software should be used. You can outsource the software from the third party, or the another option you have, you can purchase the software from the software provider company. So you have three options. Out of that you have to take the decision what should be done for the software. Now, special consideration to small and medium companies, all are the challenges and issues of cash management services. So right answer will be your D option. Okay, next question. Next is talking about DDA account shall be opened in the name of the exporter and maintained in dash. So what is the full form of DDA account? Also let me know. So DDA account will be opened in the name of the exporter and maintained in which currency? It will be maintained in US dollar only, euro only, yen only, all permitted currencies. So which of the following currency is correct? Also, what is the full form of your DDA account? What is the full form of your DD account? Okay, full form I got that, a diamond dollar account. And I think now easily answer can be given, that is a US dollar only. This account will be opened in the name of the exporter in which currency? In dollar only. So right answer will be your A. Right answer will be your A. Okay. Next question. Next question is talking about when can RFC account be opened. Also let me know what is the full form of your RFC account. So when can you open the RFC account? First is saying when a resident becomes non-resident. Second is saying when a resident becomes a person of Indian origin. Third, when a non-resident becomes a resident. And fourth, when a person goes abroad for indefinite time. So what does RFC account stand for and in which condition RFC account will be opened? A, B, C or D? Which of the following is correct? Okay. I got first answer, that's a A. What about rest? If you have studied diamond dollar account, you have studied the RFC account also now. So what is the full form of this account? Okay, it's a resident foreign currency account. It is stand for resident foreign currency account. But the right answer is not A, it is C. When a non-resident becomes a resident, then the RFC account will be opened. Okay, it stands for what? Resident foreign currency account. It's a resident foreign currency account. It will be open when a non-resident becomes a resident of your country. So right answer will be C option. Okay, right answer is your C option. Next. Next question we have, LRS is not applicable on which of the following? Also let me know what is the full form of LRS. So LRS is not useful or not applicable on which of the following points? First is saying scheme is not applicable for remittance to the Nepal, Bhutan, Mauritius, other countries that is identified by FATF. FATF stands for Financial Action Task Force. Second is saying the scheme is not meant for remittance by corporate. Third is saying purchase of lottery tickets, prohibited magazines, etc. Fourth, individuals or entities identified by RBI as posing significant risk of terrorism. And these are the options. So you have to tell which of the following is not applicable in LRS. Very good. The full form is resident foreign currency account. It is the RFC account. It will be only open when the non-resident becomes a resident. Now, in case of LRS, Liberalized Remittance Scheme, LRS stands for very good Liberalized Remittance Scheme in which outward remittance will be done. Outward remittance means from India to abroad, you are remitting the money. That's an outward remittance. Okay, India to abroad money is transfer. And the limit has been given, $2.5 lakh can be transferred from India to abroad in a financial year. In a financial year, every Indian resident, including the minors, they are allowed to transfer the fund from India to abroad, that is $2.5 lakh. Without any condition, without any specification, they can do that. If they want to invest more than that, if they want to transfer more than that, they can do that, but they have to take the permission first. So which of the following is not applicable? Okay, I am getting the option number D. And this is true, all are not applicable. Individual or entity identified by RBI as posing significant risk of terrorism, they cannot participate in the LRS scheme. Second, the lottery tickets, prohibited magazines are not allowed. The scheme is not meant for remittance by corporates. And the scheme is not applicable for remittance to Nepal and all. And which of the following is not? All. Very good. So the right answer will be your all. Clear? D option will be correct. Next question is talking about, as per FAMA 1999 Foreign Exchange Management Act, foreign exchange means a foreign currency and include which of the following? So FAMA stands for Foreign Exchange Management Act, and it includes what? All deposits, credit and balance payable in foreign currency, any draft, traveler check, letter of credit, bill of exchange payable in foreign currency. Which of the following is correct about the above related to the FAMA, in which foreign exchange means the foreign currency and it include which of the following? So 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 2 and 3, and 1, 2 and 3. Which of the following is correct? So if you are doing all deposits is not in the form of foreign currency defined here. So it cannot be true. Hana, it cannot be true. So the right answer will be your second, the credit balance payable in foreign currency, any draft, traveler check, LC or bill of exchange payable in your foreign currency. These are correct, but this is not, because you haven't mentioned it is deposit, is it done in the foreign currency or not. So the right answer will be your second, C option. Second and third is correct about your FAMA and the transaction that is related to the foreign currency. Okay, next question we have, write-off set-off is exercisable where the relationship is of first, bearer and belly, landlord and tenant, debtor, creditor and creditor, debtor, and principal and agent. So in which of the following relationship you can apply the write-off set-off function of a bank? So what relation have to be there between a bank and a customer to apply the write-off set-off function? So bearer and belly relationship will be there in case of your locker facility. The landlord and tenant will be like you are taking again a locker facility. So bank will be a landlord, you will be a tenant. That can also be known as lessor and lessee. And the principal and agent relationship is a kind of relationship where customer is giving order to the bank to perform certain activity on behalf of the customer. That's a principal and agent relationship. So what relationship will be applicable? Debtor and creditor, and a creditor and debtor, in which once the bank will be debtor and the second condition the customer will be debtor. Depends on the condition, customer is depositing a money or customer is taking a loan. In both the condition, the write-off set-off will be exercised by the bank. So right answer will be C option. Debtor creditor and a creditor debtor relationship can be there. So right answer is C. Very good. Next question is talking about, in a joint account, mandate can be cancelled by whom? Can a single person cancel that? All the account holder, any one of the account holder, majority of the account holder, none of the above. So what do you think in case of your joint account, when 2 or more people are there, who can cancel the mandate, or mandate can be cancelled on what condition? When all the account holder gives instruction to the bank to cancel the mandate, or any account holder can give this information to the bank, or majority of account holder needed, or none of the above. Which of the following is correct? When your mandate will be cancelled in a joint account? And the right answer is any one of the account holder. Any one of the account holder can cancel the mandate. Okay, so right answer will be your B option in case of joint accounts. Now, in case of bank's usual business, now do read these statement, a kind of paragraph have been given here. In case of bank's usual business, a banker receives payment from his customer. Okay. If the customer has more than one account or has taken more than one loan from the bank, in case customer has deposited the amount in the bank without giving any specific direction, the bank can exercise which of the following? Like I have a bank account, I have multiple bank accounts in a bank, I have multiple loan accounts in a bank. I have just given a certain deposit to the bank, but I haven't mentioned in which particular account of mine, in which particular loan account of mine, it should be deposited by the bank. So in that situation, what function Hana bank can apply here? Write-off set-off, write-off line, write-off appropriation, or a particular line? What kind of function can be performed by the bank here or exercised by the bank here? A, B, C or D? What function can be performed by bank? Okay, and the right answer is very good, right of appropriation. Right of appropriation can be used by the bank, and bank have to inform the customer after using this function that we have deposited this amount of your money in this particular bank, that the bank have to inform to the customer. Okay, but the what kind of function can be utilized? The right of appropriation. So answer will be your C option. Right answer will be your C option. Next question we have, a promissory note or bill of exchange in which time for payment is not specified is always payable. So promissory note is, and your bill of exchange is a negotiable instrument, and let's say in case of the promissory note or bill of exchange have been issued but the date have not been mentioned here, so it will be payable on demand at the discretion of the promissory drawee, 30 days after sight, 1 week after the date of instrument. And if I talk about promissory note and bill of exchange, they kind of similar. They have only two difference between them. The first difference is that promissory note includes only two parties. Bill of exchange includes more than two parties. The second difference is that in the promissory note, the person, the drawer, takes unconditional undertaking. If I am issuing a promissory note, I will take an unconditional undertaking. It means I am promising the third party or the second party whom I am ready to pay the money, that no matter what, I will be paying your money on this particular specific date. Okay, second, in case of bill of exchange, you are giving unconditional order. It means in the bill of exchange, the drawer of the document will give the order to the bank that you have to make this payment on this condition, on this particular date without any condition. So first difference is party, and second difference is unconditional undertaking will be taken in the promissory note and unconditional order will be given under the bill of exchange. Both are your negotiable instrument. Section 4, Section 5 are the actual section of these. And the right answer you are saying on demand. Obviously, if you haven't mentioned the date when it have to be paid, it will be paid on the demand. Okay, so right answer is A. Now, insider trading refers to? Insider trading refers to which of the following? First is saying employees making use of confidential information. Second, passing on confidential information to relatives and friends. You are passing confidential information. Then employee making use of confidential information. Trading in the stock market without informing the bank, or all of the above. So what do you think, which of the following is correct about insider trading? And if someone find out doing insider trading, there is a penalty of maximum 25 crore. What penalty have been applied? Maximum 25 crore, and the minimum will depend what kind of case is there. That will be decided by SEBI. And if I talk about informant, if someone gives information to SEBI that this person is going to do the, what we can call it, the person is going to do the insider trading or person is doing insider trading. If you are giving that information to the SEBI and your information became proved right, then you will get a informant reward of 1 crore amount. So the penalty will be maximum 25 crore and informant reward will be 1 crore. And the right answer is all of the above. All these conditions will be taken as your insider trading. Okay, right answer is all. Next, do make sure you are counting the answer, how many answers you are giving correct. In the end, I will be asking you. Now, the percentage of priority sector advances to be maintained by domestic commercial bank. So PSL we all know, priority sector lending, it is a part of your IEIFS syllabus as well as PPB. So this is a very important chapter for both the subjects. 40%, 18%, 32% or 60%. So in the PSL we have 8 sectors. These sectors has been defined by RBI and Government of India as per the requirement of the country's development. Like those sectors which are very important for the development of the economy have been defined as your what sector? Primary sector. Okay, and these primary sectors have total 8 sectors. The RBI gives target and sub-target to these 8 sectors, that how much loan the banks have to provide there. And to provide the target and sub-target of your PSL, RBI divided the banks into 2 categories. The first category is your domestic bank. The second category is your foreign bank. Domestic bank further divided into commercial bank, RRB, small finance bank, cooperative banks. And the foreign banks have been divided further into 2 categories, 20 and more than 20 branches and the less than 20 branches. And the right answer here is 40%. 40% of ANBC or CEOBE, whichever is higher. So out of these two values, whichever is higher value, that have to be given in the PSL. Okay, so right answer will be your A option. Clear? Next. Next, we have a borrower giving an undertaking that he will not create any charge on the asset owned by him and will not sell the asset without prior permission of the bank. The currency of the loan is called what? Hana, so the borrower is giving you the undertaking that he will not create any charge on the asset owned by him and will not sell the asset without prior permission of the bank till the currency of the loan. First, it is a no line letter. Second, guarantee. Third is a line letter. The fourth is a irrevocable undertaking. So what do you think, which of the following is correct? Let me know which of the following is correct here. That's a line letter, okay. What about rest? Okay, actually the right answer will be no line letter. In the no line letter, it will be defined that the borrower will not be undertaking, he will not create any charge on the asset. Okay, right answer will be A. When you are giving a confirmation, when you are giving a confirmation, the right answer will be A. Now next is, in India, those who provide information about wrongdoing provides a mechanism for investigation is protected under which particular act? If anyone is providing you the information that something wrong is happening, someone is doing a wrong thing, and you provide the mechanism for investigation is protected under which act? Whistleblower Act, Companies Act, Corporate Governance Act, Civil Rights Act. Which of the following act it is? A, B, C or D? Which of the following act it will be? Very good. The right answer is A. Whistleblower Protection Act gives 2011 the protection to the person who gives the information about the wrongdoing. Okay, so right answer will be your A. Next question we have here. Bank employees are expected not to accept bribes in which case? I think there is no case. You guys are not allowed to accept the bribe in any case. So option we have credit appraisal and loan disbursement. Second is monitoring and recovery loan. Third is marketing of bank products and services. Fourth is D, all of the above. So what is the case where the bank employees are not accepted or expected to accept the bribes? And the right answer is all of the above. Correct. All of the above are the cases where you are not allowed to accept any kind of bribes. Next question is, which of the following account is an account whereas a suspicion of fraudulent activity is thrown up by early warning signals provided by RBI? So which of the following account is an account in which it will be defined? So first we have option red flagged account, second grey flagged account, third red corner notice, fourth willful fraud defaulter account. So which of the following account is an account where a suspicion of fraudulent activity is thrown up early warning signals provided by RBI? A, B, C or D? And the answer here will be A and B. Okay. No, it's not grey, it's a red flagged account. Right answer will be your red flagged account. Okay, so the red flagged account is an account where a suspicion of fraudulent activity is thrown up by early warning signal that have been provided by the RBI. So right answer is your red flagged account. Second, next question is asking ethical dilemma occurs when? So when you are in an ethical dilemma, like what to do, it's a case of what situation? It's a case of there is a clash between two rights, conflict between right and less right, disagreement between right and wrong, and all of the above. Which of the following is correct? The ethical dilemma occurs when which of the following situation occurs? A, B, C, or D? And how it can be all of the above? All the three statements are saying something different. How you can say all of the above? The right answer is actually when you have to decide between the two right things. You know these two options are in front of you and both the options are right. Now you are confused between those, that what should be done. So that's the ethical dilemma. Okay, so right answer will be your A option. Next. SWIFT means, so SWIFT I hope everybody have heard about. So SWIFT provides a worldwide platform. SWIFT provides a worldwide platform through the financial institutions to share the financial messages with each other with in the global market. So in the global market, by using the SWIFT code, the financial institutions and banks can share their financial messages with each other with full trust, with full reliability at a secured platform. Okay, that is the SWIFT. So which of the following is the full form of SWIFT? SWIFT provide us 8 to 11 digit code. Sometimes it will be 8 digit, sometimes it will be 11 digit, because the last 3 digits are the branch code, है ना? And if you have a primary branch of your bank to be dealing in the SWIFT, then you do not have to give the branch code. That's why it will become 8 digit code. But if you are providing a branch code, it will become 11 digit code. Okay, and the right full form is Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication, and it is defined under option number A. Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication. So SWIFT provides a secure, reliable and transparent platform where the financial institution banks can share their financial messages with each other at the global market. So right answer is A. Okay, next question. A savings bank account has been opened in the name of A and B, operated jointly by them. On the death of A, payment will be made to whom? First, to B only. Legal heirs of A and B jointly. Legal heirs of A and B jointly on the production of death certificate and succession certificate. Legal heirs of A and B jointly after obtaining the death certificate of A and stamp indemnity signed by all of them. So which of the following case will be followed here? In case of a death of one of the person of the joint account holder, what should be done? So you have a savings bank account that will be a joint account between A and B, and it will be operated by both. The death of one person have been seen. So what is the situation will be there? So the situation will be created here, not the A option. Why it will be paid to the B only? Both were the account holder, na? A and B both were the account holder. The money will be given to the legal heirs of A and B jointly after obtaining the death certificate of A, and also they have to stamp the indemnity. Like in case if something in future fraud happens, then bank will not be liable. So the right answer will be your D option. Not to the B only. Why only B will get the money when the account was maintained by both? Okay, D will be the right option. Now, if a check is dishonored due to insufficiency of fund, the maximum amount of fine under section 138 of Negotiable Instrument Act will be. So the check is dishonored because of the reason of the insufficient funds in the drawer's account. There is an insufficient fund in the drawer's account. Drawer means the maker of the check who have to make the payment to the pay. Sorry. If that person do not have a sufficient money in their account, then what should be done here? What will be the fine amount or the penalty amount will be there? So check can be dishonor because you have done the overhand writing, Hana, you have done the overwriting. Second, the date is missing, the signature is missing, or let's say that the anything that is required to clear the check, Hana, the any information which is required to clear the check is given wrong by you. In that situation, your check will be dishonored. And one of the case of dishonor is the insufficient balance of in a bank account of a drawer, Hana. This is also known as a bounce of a check. If you have a insufficient balance, that the check will be bounced by the bank. It will be returned unpaid because the money is not there. And in that situation, 138 says, not in every case you have to give the imprisonment. No, imprisonment will be on a condition that how many times your check was bounced, how your check has the insufficiency of fund. But if once it happens, the basic penalty have to be there. We are talking about the fine, Hana? The fine under section 138. It will be twice the amount of the check. The right answer will be A, not the D. The imprisonment is also available in case of this dishonor of the check because of the insufficiency of the fund, but not in this case because we are asking the amount have been defined under the section 138. And the imprisonment depends on the number of transactions happen in case of insufficiency of the funds. Okay, not the first time bank will send you to the imprisonment. So right answer is A. Next, the main difference between mandate and power of attorney is that, so mandate and power of attorney have a certain difference. What is the difference between these two? First is saying mandate is stamped with the adhesive stamp and power of attorney with the non-judicial stamp. Second, mandate is given to joint account holder and power of attorney is given to only to an outsider. Third, mandate is a stamped document whereas power of attorney is not. And D is both A, B and C. So what do you think? Which of the following is difference between mandate and power of attorney? A, B, C or D? Okay, so right answer here is D. Both B and C are correct. So mandate is a stamp with adhesive stamps and power of attorney with a non-judicial stamp. The mandate is given to joint holder and the power of attorney is given to the outsider. Okay, so this is what we're talking about. Acha, no. First cannot be true because mandate is unstamped. Hana, mandate is unstamped. This is not true. So mandate is given to joint account holder. This is also true. So I think B is also only the right difference. Okay, B is the only right difference between the two. Okay. Now, because mandate is your unstamped document, right? Now, next question is talking about when a bank receives an attachment order, it should immediately do what? And also the attachment order will be given by the income tax officer, income tax department officer, or the tax department officer or authority will provide you the attachment order. And if bank got the attachment order, then what have to be done? Close the customer account, pay the amount demanded in the order of the income tax authority, approach the advocate to get it vacated, approach the customer and advise him to withdraw the amount immediately. So what should be the next action of a bank in case of attachment order? Pay the amount in order to income tax authority, obviously. So income tax authority have always issued the attachment order in case of any remaining payments. So attachment order is issued, not the C, B will be right. Hana, B will be right. Attachment order will always be issued by income tax authorities. And if I talk about the garnish order will be issued by the court. So if you get the attachment order, you have to give the amount that they have demanded to the income tax authority. So right answer will be B option. Okay, next. In the process of issuing garnish order, court first issues which of the following? So garnish order is issued by court and the attachment order is issued by income tax authorities or the tax authorities we can say. Now, if the court has issued garnish order, what is the first issue that will be given by the court? Garnish order, garnishi order, sorry, order nishi, order absolute, attachment order. So it's very obvious attachment order is not right. So which of the following is right? The right answer will be your order nishi. Very good. B will be right. Order nishi have to be issued first by the court in case of garnishi order. Okay. In that order nishi, you have to define why it have not been done yet. Hana, that explanation you have to give. Now, state which of the following statement is are false. The first is open-ended schemes are offered by mutual fund. Second is saying banks cannot set up mutual funds without RBI permission. Bank branches are used as a distribution channel for insurance product is called bank assurance. Close-ended scheme are offered by the insurance company. So what do you think, which of the following is not a, or which of the following is are false, not a true statement? Which of the following is a false statement, or you can call it a not a true statement? A, B, C or D. So we are talking about mutual fund. Mutual fund have two types of a scheme. The two types of mutual funds are there, open-ended and close-ended. And if we talk about mutual fund, bank wants to start a mutual fund, obviously they have to take the permission from RBI. So first one is correct, second one as well correct. Bank branches will be used to sell the insurance product, and that is known as your bank assurance, because bank have done a partnership with the insurance company and bank is selling insurance policy to its customer to earn the extra income to have a commission. So all are correct, but not the D. Close-ended schemes are offered by mutual fund only, not the insurance company. Okay, so mutual fund have two types, open-ended, close-ended. Now, after a check becomes stale, it can be revalidated. What is the meaning of a stale check? So after the check became stale, it will be revalidated only once within 1 year from the date of issue. Any number of times, only twice within 1 year from the date of issue. Also, what does stale check means? The right answer here will be, if the check has been stale, it became invalid, and if it became invalid, you can make it revalidated. You can make it revalidated by reissuing the check. Not the twice. Why you are saying twice? Any number of times you can do that. Any number of times that can be done by issuing the new check from the drawer, and the stale check means the validity of check is over. The validity of a check is expired. That check is known as a stale check, and the validity of a check is 3 months. If you take the check for after 3 months of the date of issue to take the payment, it will be invalid. It will not be made payment to you. And if you want to revalidate that, you can revalidate number of times. Next, the Banking Codes and Standard Board of India was constituted on the recommendation of a committee and under the chairmanship of which of the following? So BCSBI is not working right now. BCSBI has been dissolved. The dissolution of BCSBI was done in the year 2019, 1st April. And since then it's not working. But yes, the codes of Banking Codes and Standard Board of India is still working. It have given us the 2 codes that is still working. And it was established on the recommendation of which of the following? Mr. S.S. Tarapur, Mr. Talwar, Mr. Goipuria and Mr. Narsiman. So who was the chairman here of the committee? And the right answer is Mr. S.S. Tarapur. Correct. A. Right answer is A. Okay. Next, who can lodge the complaint under the whistleblower policy? Who can go and complain under this policy? Employee of the bank, customer, stakeholder, NGO, and out of these 4 you have to tell who can make the complaint. Like something wrongdoing is happening. And now if you want to complain about wrongdoing, who can do this complaint? A, B, C or D? And the right answer is any one out of these 4 can complain about the wrongdoing under the whistleblower policy. It means all 1, 2, 3, 4 will be the right option. Hana, right answer will be D. All are allowed to perform or all are allowed to complain about the wrongdoing. Okay. And they will also get the protection from RBI after doing the after giving the information about the wrongdoing. RBI will give them what? RBI will give them the protection also, and their information, their details will be confidential by RBI. So right answer we have D. Okay. Now let me know how many answers you have given correct. How many answers you have given correct? This is the mini marathon number 2. And if you haven't seen the mini marathon 1, do check the playlist. In the playlist, you will find the mini marathon 1 video. Recorded video is already available, so do make sure you check that. Okay. Chalo. Now, if I talk about very important information with all of you is that we know that on 8th of October we have our first paper. That paper will be of your IEIFS, and the second paper will be PPB. That will be on the 14th of October. So we have started a revision batch here that started from Saturday only, not the Saturday, Friday only. The batch have been started from Friday only, and you can see we have batches available on the store. If you want for the bilingual, it is available. If you want English medium, if it is available. If you want an individual only IEIFS batch, that is also available. How to enroll? Just click on the particular batch, whatever batch you want to enroll. Do read the details here. Timing will be 9:30 to 10:30 PM for English medium candidate. Click on the buy now option and use the code EXAM80. If you use the code EXAM80, you will get here 80% discount. For additional 1% discount, you can use the coins that are available on your application. Okay, and this batch will be available for you at the more 1% discount. It means around 600 something or 500 something will be the actual price for IEIFS. Hana, the code you have to use is EXAM80. And if you face any kind of difficulty at the time of enrollment, what you have to do, you can call on this number simply and ask your query here. Clear? Similarly, if you want to go with the detailed batch, that is also available on the website. For detailed batch, you can click here. The batch already started. IEIFS classes started from Friday. PPB, I will be starting from 1st of October of yours. And this is how you can enroll, the same process. Buy now, EXAM80 code you have to use. Okay. So this is the process, and you guys are not telling me the number of how many answers you have given correct. It means you haven't counted the answers. So do make sure every time you are practicing questions, do make sure you are counting how many answers you are giving correct. That is very much important. So do not forget to do that, because it will give you the self-evaluation. You will be able to understand whatever you are studying, is it useful or not. Okay. So let's end the session here. But before ending the session, do make sure you like the session here and also share this session on your Telegram channel, WhatsApp group and Facebook group. Apart from that, do make sure if you are thinking about doing it to join the revision batch, then do it soon. There is no sense of delaying it, because you have your paper on 8th of October. Apart from that, if you are thinking about doing it by yourself, then do it properly, so that you do not have to face any kind of lack of problem in the options. Like you do not have to face, because of the lack of revision, you are confusing between 1 or 2 options. So do make sure it's a theoretical subjects, and no doubt in numericals are there, but a very less numericals will be there. Theoretical subject is there, and it has